Greetings, fellow aviators and enthusiasts. Welcome aboard Nocturnal Simulations. Today, we're embarking on a scenic journey up the Thames River up in the United Kingdom, started near Oxford, soaring past London and touching down on the coast at Southend. Joining us today is quite the lineup. We've got Ghost Tommy Bloggins, Flying Buffalo, Ken, myself, and Mike. And we are all ears for technical questions today, so don't hesitate to pop them in the chat and we'll see if we can't get you fixed up. If you're feeling generous and wish to support the channel, super chats are up and running. Additionally, there's a Buy Me a Coffee link below in the description, and for those of you curious about the Pimax Crystal or in need of a VR prescription lens, do explore our affiliate links. Now, strap in, take your positions in the cockpit, and get ready for a memorable VFR flight. Okay, I'm back. What's up, Diesel?
I gotta restart.
Who's got to restart? Is it Buffalo?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we are not in a huge hurry, so. Hey, it's JB. What's up, buddy? It's been a while.
Yeah, it has been a while. I'm getting caught up in. I'm getting caught up in that. Let me turn one of them off. Hold on. I'm getting double feedback. Um,
Oh,
I'm getting caught up in the update, but.
oh yeah. It was quick for me. All right.
Right. Good flight because it takes me a long time to load.
So I have already done the maintenance on this airplane. We were goofing around, and when I landed the other day, my rudder pedals weren't connected to my sim, so I ended up smacking into a building. And fun fact, on the Sting, the prop will get damaged and break off. It's kind of funny. So we went ahead and did all the maintenance on the aircraft. That's all good to go. Let's go ahead and check the fuel, make sure we got plenty on board. We have 15.5 gallons. We're good for about 358 miles. That's plenty. So let's get the main circuit breaker on, along with the instruments. Go ahead and pop open the cockpit here, get some fresh air. Let's get this flight plan loaded. So, flight plan today is posted in the description below, along with the schedule channel inside of the Discord. So our origin today is up in Oxford at Echo Golf Tango Kilo Kidlington, I believe is the correct location. And then our destination is Southend at Echo Golf Mike Charlie. And then we got quite a few waypoints in between here. The airports we will be doing touch and goes: Echo Golf Uniform Bravo, Benson Air Base to Lindy. Alright, and then we got Echo Golf Lima Mike. Echo Golf Lima Lima. Scroll down. Heathrow. Echo Golf Lima Charlie. I believe that's London. Yep. And Victor Papa 124 is a waypoint. Duplicates found. It's going to be the 80.2 mile waypoint. So let's go back to the map. Yeah. Yeah, well, Diesel was kind of interesting because I was lost my engine midair just because of the way it loaded in. So I was like, oh, I'll just do it, landing over here in the soccer field. Next thing I know, I'm rolling and it's not slowing down, and I was thoroughly confused until I smacked into somebody's apartment and discovered that the prop on this thing does in fact break upon collision. So that was kind of a neat feature. You don't see that in very many airplanes. All right, going back. All right, let's see here. Flight plan looks good. Let's go check out the weather at Echo Golf Tango Kilo. Winds are 280 at 4 knots. So we will be taking off runway 29, which I believe is just out to the north of us here, and we'll be right where we need to be. altimeter is Q0996. Let's see here. I need to change my. Let's get the wind vector on speed and direction back. I gotta remember how to turn the altimeter over. To hectopascals. Let's see. Thought it was under more, but
Oh, sorry, you're in.
what was it?
I just
Oh,
looked up
menu.
thinking you were in the 152. Sorry about
Oh
that.
no. Menu, main menu. No. If not, could somebody give me a conversion by chance?
What, to HPA?
Yep. Not a huge deal, but it'd be nice to have.
Hang on, I got the weather for this waypoint here. It's 996 hectopascals.
Oh, what is the in inches? What's the altimeter in inches?
2941.
2941. Okay, it was already set there. All right, so 2941. Oh, it says it right here. Oh my goodness, I'm blind. Okay.
That's right where I read it.
I read to the 996 and then stopped on the text and then looked down at the broken out portion of the weather there. Okay, so 996 is 2941. Let's go ahead and get our strobe and nav lights on. Fuel on, get the prop mixture or prop up and fuel pump on, and let's start her up. Good start. Give it a second and aux pump off. Go ahead and clear the or close the canopy.
What? Close the canopy there, Maverick?
Yep, it's got a canopy.
Don't forget Goose.
Goose is not with me today. Well, there's a bunch of 152s around me. I'm surrounded. All right, flaps half. We'll let the oil temp start climbing here. And let's look at the weather on out towards where we're going. I believe there was a bit of cloud cover along our flat path right above London right now. It looks like we'll run into some clouds, and the rest that I saw earlier looks like it's moving out to the east possibly. So we should be good there. Okay. Go back. Let's check the chart for this airport. Wait a minute, that's interesting. The chart does not show runway 28. So if that's the case, looks like it's a closed runway. So we need to take off of. We'll just take off runway 1. It's pretty minor crosswind, so.
Big Yellow X never stopped us before.
No, but sometimes it's nice to, I mean, heck, I could get this airplane up off the ground and, by the time I left the parking lot.
I got a little bit of headwind. Great.
It's interesting that it shows up on this screen, but not the chart. Okay, anyways, so we're going to take off runway 1. And then we're going to go to a heading of 1,500 feet. Pretty much for the entirety of this flight. So let's get the flight director on. We are going to go vertical speed at about 800 feet per minute. And we'll stay in heading mode. because we're just going to follow the river. The river is currently right behind us and heads down to the south. So we'll take off.
You said you're gonna keep it in heading.
Yeah, I'm gonna hand fly a lot of this, but I'm gonna take off, do a right turn, and then do a right base to join the river, essentially to the south. Keep heading pretty much south until we get down to Echo Golf Uniform Bravo, which was the Benson Air Base, I believe.
Maybe we'll find the F-35 there.
I think they found it.
Where was it?
South Carolina.
Was it in one of those lakes or in the woods?
Somewhere in one of the fields. They had a search for it using a sheriff helicopter.
All right, guys, I'm moving.
But yeah, that pilot's gonna be sitting in Leavenworth for a while.
Sure sounds like it.
Well, the whole thing it makes sense.
It said that he was forced to eject due to bad weather.
That makes no sense at all.
I agree with that. Much money that's in that airplane, surely they can fly in IMC, no problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they used the terms bad weather to get, I don't know,
Get us off the trail of UFOs and aliens.
There he goes. The man's got answers.
I mean, they said that it flew for an additional 60 miles before crashing.
Well, it could probably do that, and probably much further on its own.
Yeah, so why did he eject? That remains the big question, huh?
Good question.
I'm not sure we'll ever really know the answer to that question.
No, probably not.
He's supposed to direct it away from populated areas and with the AP off, you know?
Yep.
All right, I'm going to hold short here and we'll do the run up real quick. Oil temperature is in the green, so we're good there. All right, come to a full stop, full brakes. I believe it's 3,300 RPM. We'll see where it settles out.
Am I seeing this right? Am I seeing
37.
Ferguson?
Yes.
That
All right,
is
left.
classic. I'm applauding that one.
You've missed the inside joke,
Well, I know it was
right?
Norm McDonald.
yes.
And both. Okay. Got about a little over 100 on the right one there, so just have to keep an eye on that. All right, I'm ready to go. You guys all ready?
Sir?
All right, I don't see anybody on short final. Let's get the landing lights on, aux pump on. I'm rolling. $60 knots, rotate. Airborne.
I'm turning the
Flaps up.
corner onto the runway,
Yeah.
and I've never noticed this. The ducky swings left and right.
Yeah.
In the plane.
Yes, it does. Comfortable now. Aux pump off. And I'm going to start my right turn and see if I can find this river. Tested your new RAM in MSFS and I was able to raise my LOD settings and still get great performance. Awesome, Diesel. I'm glad to hear it. Glad that worked out for you. All right, let's pull.
Making an immediate right turn, Mike?
Yep, let's pull the prop back to 5,500. Yeah, huh, that's cool. Got all your all's landing lights and everything. Let's keep on climbing up to 1500 here.
I'm having some controls issues here.
I believe I see the river there. Go ahead and pull some power back. And RPM back to 5150-ish. Some solar panels. It is surprisingly flat around here. Pull back a little bit more power. 152 is going to struggle to keep up 115 knots. A bit of cloud cover we're flying towards.
Forgot how much fun this was. Just like hand flying GA, you know?
Yep.
Hanging out with the boys. I even got my coffee.
There you go. It's even better.
Oh boy.
Tommy's making waves. See if we can't get this thing trimmed out. First waypoint, Echo Uniform Bravo, Echo Golf Uniform Bravo. We have runway 19 and runway 1 to choose from. The weather there is 180, so we're going to land on runway 19. So we can pretty much do a straight in approach to this. And you guys yell at me if I need to slow it up some, because this thing is a little bit faster than what you guys are currently flying. So there is a bit of a bend in the river here, so keep on the current heading. Should pop out and see the bend on the other side, and airport will be right there. Just a hair. Alright, we can do a touch and go, left pattern, touch and go, and fly on to the next waypoint if you guys want to. Or we can just do a touch and go and keep on flying. The pattern work kind of gives us a second to get back together.
Yeah, left pattern sounds good.
Okay. Well, the power lines are really accurately modeled with that We Love VFR. Or is it We Love VFR that has power lines, or is that power lines and solar panels? Power lines and solar panels, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, the power lines and solar panels really make it so much more.
Gives you something to crash into.
Yeah, I confirmed.
Alright,
Yes,
I'll
you
be
can
along.
go under them, and you can go over them. But yes, you will crash into them if you try going through them.
Alright, well, I'll be along momentarily.
Are we making a jab at your inability or your full ability to crash?
Yeah. Well, for the last couple of months, I was just pushing heavy tin with the PMDG.
Yeah. I think we will get into a little bit of this cloud cover here in a few minutes. Could get a little bumpy. And I've got this thing pretty much trimmed out just perfect. I'm not even touching on the controls right now. Maybe a slight trim here and there.
Oh, okay, okay. My engine hours are 19.8, so I didn't lose it.
Oh, there you
I want my rubber ducky.
go.
It won't come up with the click spot on the dash.
No, it's after a certain amount of hours is when you get the click spot.
Okay. I've forgotten.
Alright, I'm going to do a little bit of a left turn here and get prepared for this touch and go. I'm kind of on a right base for 1-9. Yeah, Mike, I remember you asking me how many hours I had when I first noticed it, but I was somewhere around the 50 mark before I even noticed there was a click spot there. But I think you got it around 30 something hours
Where do you guys find your hours in here? Oh, there's a
on the tack.
on the tack.
Right above the yoke on the cover
Yeah.
side.
So I only have 23 hours.
Oh, okay.
Only.
And you got the rubber ducky?
I've had it for a while.
Oh,
I'm not sure. I mean,
You
just
paid for it too, didn't you?
the click spot. Yeah, no.
wait. There
The
it
click
is.
spot is. You got it?
I got my ducky.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
All right, start slowing up some more here.
I got the duck quite a long time ago.
Well, how many hours do you need to get the duck award?
I don't know.
I'm at 19.8, so I don't know how many actual hours it takes.
All right, bring the prop in, power
Where's the
back.
click spot?
It's on the top, like center right dash. 550 right turn for
Right
runway
above the
19.
screw that's to the right of Cessna.
I must not be eligible for the Rubber Ducky Award.
This is
You got more hours than me.
Echo Golf Uniform Bravo guy. Benson Air Base, maybe? AB? Alright, flaps forward a little high. Let's keep throttle back. Nose over just a little bit here.
What runway are you going in for here?
19.
Okay. Overfly and then left pattern.
I'm going to do touch and go left pattern.
Okay.
Alright. Go and add a little bit of power. The nose should come up naturally on its own. Set that thing around 60 knots. Power back just a little bit. And start slowly pulling power. Alright. Nose on the ground. Flaps up to 50% and full power. Aircraft should pretty much take off on its own. There it goes. Climb out about 800 feet per minute or so. Flaps all the way up. Go and pull the prop back so we don't kill their engine. You've got a 1 minute limit on 5,800 RPM in this plane. I'm climbing like a rocket ship at 1,100 feet. Alright. Left turn. I'm going to climb to 1,200 feet. And left base. It's always cool watching you guys come in right behind me.
Okay, left turn out here.
Yep, doing left pattern. Come back in on 19.
Do it again.
We'll just do a touch and go and head straight down to the south. That first landing was at 5 feet per minute. I'll take it. Alright, start slowing up some here. Pull some throttle back. Alright, let's turn left base for runway 19. 75 knots, flaps 50%. I'm going to put the prop all the way in. And we'll go ahead and go landing flaps, 75 knots. Left turn, turning final, runway 19. Trim it out some. 60 knots. 2 green, 2 red. Of course, there's trees always at the end of the runway. Never fails. A little bit of power there. I was getting a little slow. And he's back on the power. A little bit of a crosswind. There's something there. And drop the nose down. A little bit of power. 50% flaps. Ease into the full power. And off we go. All right, going back up to 1,500 feet. Pull the prop back, get it back in the green. Flaps up. This plane actually has fantastic short field performance, so we're going to have to do a Papua New Guinea or something like that. I'm actually going to do a direct to the next waypoint, the Lindy waypoint, which is on a heading of 165. Too far.
Okay, continuing south.
Yep, 165. Looks like we got a bit of weather here, so it could get interesting.
That moon looks like it could turn out pretty cool soon.
The moon?
It is
Where's it at?
to the south. Pretty much direct south.
Oh, I got clouds in the way. I can't see it.
I got the right angle. If it comes out of the clouds for you, kind of be like last night. It's looking like it's big and
Oh, okay, cool.
big and low.
So we're gonna find the river again, and then start heading. Once we get to the river, basically due east to Echo Golf Lima Mike. Pull some RPMs back here. Our VFR flight could turn into IFR real quick here. Outside temperature is 10 degrees, so let's go ahead and get the pitot heat on. I'm cruising at about a 105 true air speed. Ground speed is 107.
Is that rain up ahead, I see?
So sure looks like it. Although it's interesting that I think it's more fog than rain.
Maybe.
We'll know in a couple minutes.
Yeah.
I'm in a 172 GP now, but it looks like rain.
There's just no clouds above it. That's why I'm thinking it's just fog. Alright, so I can't really see, so I'm going to go autopilot for this section here. There's the river, so we need to make a left turn. And we'll make a left turn on a bearing of a 085. Somebody out to my left there. Who is that? Loggins. Yes, want to. We can climb up a little higher and get out of this. Let's go up to 3,500. Full power, get the prop to 5,500, max continuous thrust, and vertical speed of 800 feet per minute. This would be really cool if the sun was setting right now. Should be able to get between this fog layer and the clouds above us there. Alright, weather at Echo Golf Lima Mike. No METAR data, so we're going to assume the same as what we had before, which was 180 at 4, I think. So we can land on runway 21. Yeah, it looks like 21's going to be our best bet. So I'm going to do a right pattern to 21. Starting to get to the top of the fog here around 2,600 feet, so 3,500 should be perfect. The second landing was negative 19 feet per minute. Get that RPM back up to 5,500. And we're pretty much going to start descending as soon as we reach top climb here. See if we can get our eyes on the airport before we start descending in. Actually, is there an ILS or anything? No procedures. Info, charts. Approaches? Any approaches? No charts available at all. White Waldom. Yeah, so we're just gonna have to hope for the best on this one. Start descending back down to 1,500. $800 feet per minute. Just pull the power and prop. Don't see the airport yet. What runway did I say? 21. So we're going to do a left turn to 210. All right, left turn. Not 210. Sorry. 30 degrees.
03.
Yep.
My charts are showing these are all grass strips, even though there's.
Oh, there's grass strips. Oh, I just flew right over the airport. I turned kind of late there, so I'm going to turn back just a bit.
I don't know if this is correct though, because there's three runways or 6 runways, all the directions. That seems strange for a grass strip place, but
I'm going to come up here. I'm going to basically do a procedure turn at this point because I didn't turn soon enough. Oh, that's pretty cool off behind me. Get you guys. You see the runway?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to start my procedure turn. I never did see the airport myself, so out of the fog now though. What would I recommend for terrain level of detail? It depends on your processor. I don't remember off the top of my head what you said your processor was, Diesel. But honestly, what I would do is inch your terrain level and object level of detail up until you start bouncing in and out of that main thread limited. Kind of like what I showed in that video. Alright, let's do a right turn. Back to 210. Bring some power back in. Keep turning, trying to do too many things at once. See if I can get eyes on this airport. Go ahead and descend down to 800 feet.
Oh, I messed up.
What's that?
No, no.
Grass strip in this kind of weather, it's kind of rough.
This actually doesn't look like grass here to me.
Oh, okay.
It's got a painted center line.
Oh, I think I see the runway. I think. That's two buildings.
Oh, it is grass. It's just got lines.
I'm assuming that's you, Mike, flying in to the north, I guess.
Yes. Are we stopping? It looks like a lot of guys are parked on the ground.
Most everybody's in the air right now.
No, it's just me. I just touched down and there's someone else next to me, but I don't think they're with us.
Oh, okay.
They spawned in just as I was, just before I was landing.
Yeah, that's crap. I just had the runway in sight and now I lost it.
I'm trying to find it still. I think I see where it should be.
It is a grass strip, but it's painted very well. Nice bright white line.
I saw it and lost it.
I think I see Mike there. I'm trying to find it still. Oh, there it is. There's 2-1.
Somebody in.
I got
I
it.
think that's. Oh, there you are. You making a right turn, Michael?
Right turn on 2-1 there. Yep, these are all
Right behind you.
these are all closed. I think. No, that's not an X. It is painted really well for a grass strip. Huh, that's pretty neat.
Let you go.
Touch and go. Left pattern. Alright, on the ground. Drop the nose. 50%. Inch the throttle up.
Oh, you came in on 2-1.
Yep.
I was looking at the wrong end of the place.
Michael, I almost chewed your tail off, didn't it?
Oh, did you? Yeah, I see you there. Alright, let's see what that one was. 33. Uh-oh, they're getting worse. Alright, flaps up. Let's stay low here. Left turn.
Racing your bloggins. Let's go side by side. Parallel takeoff.
Are we doing
That's
another
awesome.
one?
Yeah, we're gonna do another one. This was pretty neat with all the weather and everything.
I just cleared those signs.
Oh boy, you guys.
Like for the airplanes.
Was that you, Mike? Did you jump in front of me?
Well, Bloggins and I each had a side of the runway doing a parallel takeoff.
Yeah. Everybody's landing on whatever runway they can get on at the moment, it looks like. Alright, I'm about 600 feet. I'm gonna do a really abrupt short field landing here.
Are you going back in?
Yep. Alright, let's get these flaps down. Stuck in the tree line here. Swing her in. $60 knots. Add a touch of power. Alright, full power. Alright, flaps 50%. Inch that throttle back in. And I'm back in the air.
I gotta probably say goodnight. I just ran out of time. I gotta go take care of something. So,
Alrighty.
either, see y'all next time, or see you later on in a little while if you're still in the air.
All right, buddy.
Thanks, Mike. See ya. Pull the prop back. Alright, I'm going to do a left turn here, and I'll give you guys a heading in a moment. Should be able to follow the river here shortly, but the heading is 096. Be a lot more noticeable than the little sliver that we have been having up to this point. And I'm going to stay relatively low. I'm going to keep it at 1,000. Just to be able to see the ground a little better. We should be able to see the river here momentarily.
This is fun. Low visibility landings.
Always fun. That Switzerland flight we did where we were flying in the mountains and then everything was VFR and all of a sudden we just had this massive cloud layer or fog layer that we had to do an instrument approach. That was pretty cool. It's still one of my favorite flights. Alright, looks like it cleared up quite a bit on this side.
What heading are you on now?
Target's 09 or 6. I'm on 09 or 3 at the moment. Oh, there is an airport on the way here. Looks like. What is that? Oh, it just looked a lot closer than 9 miles. That is our Echo Lima Lima, Echo Golf Lima Lima. So we'll just do a straight in on it and carry on.
I think that's Heathrow.
Yeah, it is.
So your choice on 9 left or 9 right?
I believe I'm going to do 9 left. Wonder how many times I can take off and land on this one runway.
About 6.
Is that a water airport off to the left there? It has to be. Oh, that's cool. They built a water strip. Huh. Got some castle looking thing off to my nose here. Just about 11 o'clock, 11:30.
That
the
would be
VFR.
that would be Windsor Castle.
Windsor Castle. Okay.
Yeah, that's a big one.
What were you saying, Buffalo?
No, I was saying that we love VFR mod is love it. There's like cranes and all kinds of stuff, places I didn't see before.
Oh, yeah. Oh, this is an amazing screenshot.
Oh, you got the rainbow?
No, I've got the sun bloom along with all your all's landing lights. Light reflecting off of the waterway. It's pretty
I'm
cool.
seeing a solid rainbow. Not full arch, but definitely part coming into the clouds and coming in just to the left of the Heathrow Airport there right now.
Oh, I am not seeing a rainbow from my angle at the moment. Let's go ahead and line up on non-left here.
Altitude for speed.
The controller's gonna start yelling at you, keep your speed up, speed up.
Yeah, you have to be coming in here full speed, dump flaps right at the end of the runway. Like you wouldn't even need flaps on this thing. In fact, I'm not even going to use flaps.
Crosswind.
I got a tailwind, actually.
Tailwind, yeah, 10 knots.
I'm gonna aim for the 5,000 foot marker.
Since this runway's so... Yeah, right. Since this runway's so long, we'll just do a touch and go ahead straight out.
Roger.
It'll take us 5 minutes to do a pattern here.
Although we could probably all land on the runway at the same exact
It'll
time.
take us 5 minutes to go down the runway.
Yeah. Yeah, we could all land on the runway at the exact same time if we wanted to. Got a good screenshot of somebody, whoever's up behind me.
I'm on short final.
I'm over the 1,000-foot threshold here.
Probably a bunch of us.
Yeah, that's me.
Oh yeah, I got somebody off to my left here. Who is that?
Yeah, I'm only using the left part of the runway here.
Okay, I'll land on the center line.
Way down to Parker.
Two over right. Good. Go back. Back.
This thing is awful slippery. It doesn't like to lose speed with no flaps. I'm just floating in ground effect right now. There she goes. Touchdown. All right. Flaps are already up. Let's go full throttle. Negative 4 feet per minute. Ah, I'm getting close to being 1.
Throttle back.
Alright, I'm gonna stay right on the runway here and then shoot up at the end. Better be careful about not blowing my engine up though. Alright, let's climb out to 3,500. Up we go.
Jesus. Looked like an F-16 there for a quick second.
They take the stall. They'll hammerhead.
Oh, that angle of attack. Oh yeah.
This thing can climb pretty good.
What altitude you call out?
3,500.
I thought it'd take about 30 minutes for me to get there.
I'm climbing at 1,600 feet per minute in this thing. 1,500. Tommy, when I actually start flying, taking flight lessons, I'll be in one of these LSAs.
Oh, will ya?
Yeah, one of the Bristells. Got a little bit of rain up here.
Downtown London, I see.
That should be our next stop. We can drop it back down here in a moment. I just wanted to have some fun with the climb performance there.
Oh,
What happened?
He just went right in front of me. I heard him coming too, but I didn't see him, so he went right in front.
Yeah, I saw him.
Why is it not? Why is it diving me for?
Still on heading 090.
085 right now.
About 2,500. I'm getting up into the scud.
All right, what I'm actually going to do is we got a really good, nice wide area on the river here. I'm going to start descending back down to the river. I'm just going to follow the river the rest of the way out through London. Let's go ahead and pull the throttle all the way back.
How low are you going to go?
Pretty much a couple hundred feet above the river. A couple of bridges you can fly under if you wanted to. We went from really nice weather to
London weather.
London weather. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Alright, I'm at 500 feet. I think this is a good altitude here.
I'm at 200. Maybe I'm too low.
Oh no, never too low.
Don't we know?
Actually, you know what? It does sound kind of fun.
It's more fun than Spitfires.
Yeah. so much stuff loading in here for me. It's getting a little laggy.
Yeah, I think London's one of the biggest. If you get good frame rates here, then you're dialed right in.
Yeah. I don't usually fly into big cities like this, so it's a bit laggy for me even, but I run pretty much almost maxed out settings. Although these buildings look like they've been bombed. Some of them do.
Post-apocalyptic.
Post-apocalyptic London.
The photo telemetry or whatever they call it.
Some of them are kind of weird looking.
That's like Toronto. If you fly over Toronto, the whole place looks melted.
Is what?
I've got a couple of world
It looks
updates too,
melted.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it looks looks like buildings are overgrown with vegetation if you go at ground level. Yeah,
There we go. Can we fly under both without crashing? Maybe? It's gonna be tight. Oh, nope.
Right, I'm flying high cover
Uh-oh.
for you.
I don't even know what I hit.
Getting at a solo wall.
Yeah, that was weird. I wasn't even under the bridge, I don't think. I'll spawn in right on top of you guys. Oh, you know what? I probably need to fix my plane first before I get back in the air. Maintenance.
Pontoons out.
That
Yes.
big round building on the right there.
I don't think it'll let me take off in the water here. No.
That was pretty neat.
Yeah, see, I was even on the water. Yeah, you simply can't go under this bridge. Oh, there goes the prop again.
I mean, you won't see what I'm seeing, but glad you didn't try that bridge thing over here. A lot of boat traffic.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, let's fix the airplane. No, I tried sliding under the bridge in the water, and it wouldn't let me.
Ah, I just buzzed Buckingham Palace.
So we'll spawn in right on you guys.
Just come by the Ferris wheel. Check that out.
There's a Ferris wheel?
Yeah, right on the river.
The London,
London
Eye.
Eye.
Yeah. Despite the fact that I wasn't actually going to hit anything, I got a soboed on that one, which is unfortunate. But it happens.
London Bridge looks pretty good.
This is like the first time I've flown London since I got a PC, and this is simply amazing. Oh my god. This is crazy. Holy shit. I'm sorry, I don't mean to
London
swear.
Bridge looks really good. They've done some work on it.
It does look really good.
And we are going to have to adjust for the time.
Bomb must have not got it, huh?
Should be 6:04, I believe. 6:05. That's close enough. All right, let me see if I can figure out where you guys are. And I'm heading north, so I need to head to the right. Oh, I see you guys. There's the Ferris wheel.
Bridge looked great, actually. It really did.
The what?
Yeah,
Bridge looked great.
I flew through it yesterday when I was testing. Although I didn't test flying under the bridge that is, you know, just a wall. It's an invisible wall. You can't get through that one.
Not only you couldn't get under the bridge, you could get under the wall either, huh?
Yeah. Those invisible walls will get you every time.
Somebody just cut in front of me. Who was that?
That might have been me.
Oh, this is kind of cool watching you guys from behind. I got you a big string of you. I'll catch up to you momentarily.
See, you should be seeing a big white building on the right side. I think that's Greenwich.
Got the big,
Right, yep.
Yeah.
what's that big egg-looking building called?
Greenwich
Oh.
Mean Time originated, huh?
That I can't remember.
So I'm passing it right now.
I know the old buildings. That's definitely Greenwich with the 0 degrees.
Right on the right.
0 degrees
Right on
and the
the right.
master of time.
We'll be getting pretty close to London City Airport too.
Oh, and there's the stadium. The oh
Wimbledon?
no, it's I can't remember which telephone carrier built it
Yeah, looks good.
with all the kind of big dome.
Looks like a
half
UFO.
dome. Yeah,
Looks like a droid.
lots of big
ship.
telephone carriers that.
That is pretty cool.
Buried in the ground.
What was the big castle-looking thing off to the right?
That was Greenwich.
Greenwich. Okay.
Yeah. So 0 degree longitude. That's the east-west divide.
Greenwich Mean Time.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. GMT, and also major timekeeper for the world,
Yeah.
or origin of
Oh, there's
timekeeper.
the approach lights for London City. I just flew by with the tower.
Yeah, I see it. Are we stopping or stop and go?
We can do a touch and go and keep on heading out.
Touch and go.
I'm gonna full stop because I gotta go prepare dinner.
Alrighty. Thanks for joining us, Tommy.
Oh, thanks for having me. This is great.
Yeah, good to see you.
Yeah, Ken, it was really good to see you guys.
Yeah,
Well,
I
this would
always-
be a pretty interesting approach.
Yeah, this is
Way
a dope
too
approach.
fast.
I'm digging this.
Yeah.
I think I need a little bit of power here.
I might have to slow her down. See how well this thing slips. Pretty well, actually.
And which airport is this we're putting in on now?
London City.
London City.
London City?
Yeah, the commercial guys go in here too.
Could not
So are
even
y'all
touch and
landing
go,
to the?
but-
Are y'all landing to the west?
To the east.
eastbound?
Ooh, I'm cloud surfing. Just about.
Back in the air. Who's in front of me? Loggins. Loggins, I'm gonna be your wingman here. I don't have the things in the GPS at the moment.
All right.
Do you see the big block of water right below you, to your right?
Oops, wrong right. Yeah. A little bit of flooding.
It's an interesting looking flood ball. It's an infinity pool.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, well, this has been completely awesome. Appreciate it much, and I will speak to you guys
No
all
problem.
really, really soon.
See you, Tommy.
All right, Tommy.
Yeah.
Have a
Yeah.
good one, man. Have a great
good
one.
night.
Where y'all going now?
VP124, I think.
Yeah, I don't think I have. I don't know if I have that in or not.
Give me a heading, Maverick.
I don't have it on my GPS at the moment, so you're going to have to give me a minute.
I'm still going down the river. That'll be closed, won't it?
I thought we'd break away from the river for a bit. Yeah. When the river starts heading, yeah.
Destination,
No.
go Golf, Mike, Charlie. Actually, we stick to the river. Yep. Come on, Bloggins. Head to the right there. Get up on your wing now. I've got something entered.
Alright. There's the highway.
You pretty much follow the river out. It's interesting how many water issues there are in this area.
Because they've done, what, a couple of world updates on this area, haven't they?
Yeah, you'd think it would be a little bit better.
Unless you gotta purchase those updates.
No, the world updates are free. You're basically just going to hug the right side of this river, and we'll be where we need to be. Bloggins, you in VR tonight, or Pancake?
No, I'm just regular screening it tonight on the 65-inch.
I'm right off your tail here, on your right side.
Oh well, yeah. Head tracking still works.
That guy, why are you crazy? I'm VR. I think my computer would have had a heart attack there trying to run that in VR with the settings I currently have set up.
Oh, for London? Yeah.
It was struggling to run in flat screen.
Yeah, I do definitely see some frame drop around here. It's gonna bank left a little bit.
All right.
Yeah, I'm still getting used to flying the yoke blind. A lot of the VR flight I've done was with the HODAS, and yeah, it's just been. I'm gonna practice in non-group flights first in VR.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, when I first started doing VR with the yoke, it was just almost too cumbersome because there's too many things in the way.
Yeah.
It's a little nicer in with a yoke. Or a stick.
But I am working on building a version 2 of a button box.
You 3D printing it?
Having, oh yeah, 3D printing and then using Mobi to program all the buttons and stuff.
Mobi Flight?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's I've got a full-blown 737 MCP that I 3D printed. It works really well.
Yeah, I think you sent me a picture of that a while back.
Oh, yeah.
That's like, wow. Don't dare ask how long it took you to build that.
6 weeks. Pretty much non-stop printing. And then the wiring itself took a couple of weeks.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, I'm about to chop your tail off.
Uh-oh. was definitely looking down there. That's, I guess, this is where all the supplies come in for London.
Yeah. You just tap your wing.
Sea container city. Yeah, turn it out.
Excuse me.
Oh, it looks really pretty looking back at London, though.
Windmill.
Don't smack one of those
Yeah, I'm just those windmills.
windmills. Yeah, who's down there flying? Is that the Kit Fox? Magic Pants. What's going on, Magic Pants? I saw him sitting down there at London. Excuse me.
Closing in on my top of descent.
I set this for AM or PM? PM, okay. If we want to, let's drop down to the water. Desync is making it really hard for me to fly with you. You keep bouncing forward and back, forward and back.
Uh-oh.
We can actually stay on the left side of this river here, and our final destination will be right past that little intersection that goes up. Little cove. The water looks really interesting here. It's got like potholes in it.
Yeah. Where'd you go? There you are.
I'm right in front of you now, I think.
Yeah, I see.
I'm waiting for another invisible wall to bite me. Anybody that was watching, you could see where the prop got destroyed, though. That's what I get for talking about it.
So which aircraft are you flying? Because you're showing us a Bonanza to me.
Sting.
Sting? Alright. I really got to install that M3 software, the model matching.
Yeah. There's like waves in the water right here. It's interesting.
Yeah, that is cool.
Do you see this crane right here? These three cranes right in a row? Yep.
Yeah.
Still a little bobbing and weaving between them. The roll rate on this thing is not fantastic, but it flies really smoothly. It's pretty cool because, I mean, this legitimately looks like a construction site.
Yeah. I think that's the I love VFR kicking in.
Yes, this is
VFR
shipping.
puts the cranes and chimneys. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a shipping yard, it looks like.
Oh yeah.
Let me know if I need to slow down.
I'm bringing up the rear by far.
So glad I was able to catch up with you guys. I've been trying to fly with you guys for like 2 weeks. Every time I was like, all right, tonight, it's like something else popped up. I was like, come on. This is a good time.
Awesome. Yeah, I won't be on next week, unfortunately. Work is, yeah.
Thursdays are. I'm able to do it most weeks. Sometimes life pops up, but.
You got someone coming up on your right wing there.
Yeah, it's, who's that in the DA?
Shows VL3 aircraft.
About to do a rather dramatic left turn here.
Where are we going?
Echo Golf Mike Charlie.
It's about 5 miles out, 5-6 miles out.
Yeah, Diesel, the construction workers got a free air show. Yeah, could you imagine be sitting there and then suddenly there's 6 airplanes flying over top of you?
All general aircraft.
Yeah, like what is going on? Does anybody know what kind of runways we have here? Afraid to click.
Is this Oshkosh?
Yeah. Now that was one of the coolest things about Oshkosh. It was just constant airplanes.
It still blew me away when I looked on FlightAware on the Sunday of everyone flying in.
Yeah, it was pretty cool because I had Flight Radar pulled up and we drove. So I got to watch the airplanes coming in, wagging their wings and everything there on the Fisk arrival. That was pretty awesome.
That is amazing. Yeah. Yeah, like the week before the Thursday night flight, we flew that pattern in.
Yes, that was cool.
That you organized, and I'm glad you did it because as I said, when I watched it on FlightAware, it made so much more sense.
Yeah.
I would have never thought, like, you know, how are they all in line? You know, it's like, oh, there's a train track there. That's
Yeah.
following.
Here, I'm gonna climb a little bit here. Get you guys all right behind me. It looks like. Yep.
All right.
And we have runway 5 we can land on. The winds are pretty, I think it was 2 knots variable, so we'll just do it straight in on 5. Should be right past. Yep, there it is, right past these trees.
Landing lights on.
Full stop.
Yep, full stop. This is our final destination, and we'll go to the threshold of 5 and point the direction we're landing in, and we'll take our group photo.
Copy.
I'm gonna do another no flap landing since we have a huge runway. See if we can get that -1 feet per minute landing. All right.
Yeah.
drop the nose. Oh, that was negative 32? Oh, there's no way.
All right.
It's a bit of wind.
Butter. Butter.
I'm just going to taxi back.
Are you gonna go back to which end?
The land, runway 5 threshold. One we landed on. The way the clouds are poking through with the sun should make for a pretty good photo. Go ahead and turn off my landing lights.
Everybody down?
I think so. I don't see anybody else's landing lights. In the air, that is. Get Fox coming in hot. Oh, he's bouncing over you.
Oh, who that? Who that? Thought everybody was down. Okay, so back to the 5 and facing north, huh?
Yep.
That's about a 2-mile taxi.
See you, buddy. Thanks for joining.
We just gotta line up facing down the runway.
Yep.
Oh, you want a single line?
No, you can scoot up next to me.
V formation-ish?
Like kind of staggered.
Yeah. Let's see, who are we waiting on? I don't see anybody. I don't see that Kit Fox anymore. I don't know where he went. Well, we started off with a lot more planes. Whoever is in the back there, come on to my left. I think it's just the 3 of us.
I'm off to the right side. Somebody's in between me and you.
Okay. That'll work.
Probably me.
That'll work. Whoever's in the blockings, I guess that's you in the middle. Scoot up just a little bit. There you go, stop. Perfect. Ken, turn your landing light back off. Thank you.
Oh, we've only got 4 for the photo shoot.
Somebody's still flying around up there. I think that was yeah, Magic Pants. He's
Magic Pants.
heading out. Looks like. Yeah, we dropped quite a few people there towards the end. So
Yeah. That's why I make my Thursday night dinners leftovers.
yeah.
As soon as I get in, it's like, yep, dinner time, then go.
Get one from a little up in the air, and then we'll call it good, and I'll end the stream. Okay. You're back. Well, thanks guys for joining. Definitely a little interesting with the invisible wall there. That kind of ruined the flight for me midway, but we got back up in the air and caught back up with everybody, so we are good. The flight path was definitely a bit of a zigzag. Not quite following the river for the entire time, but we did a pretty good job. With that being said, thanks for joining. I will catch you all next time, and with that, guys, happy flying.